Young people on the autism spectrum can often find themselves marginalized and are sometimes excluded from social events. We paid a visit to Waterbury, where one woman and her son have made it their mission to promote the idea of inclusion.
What do you get when you combine neurodiverse young adults, go-karts, and a business that wants to give back to the community? You get a whole lot of fun.
So today's event is very exciting. The event is Free to Be Me for our neurotypical youth to go out and have fun, be with each other, and not be judged at all. And so we're here at the Raceway, and it's just here to have a good time, and that's it.
The Social Chase is an organisation that helps neurodiverse young adults to socialise with each other and to do the things that neurotypical young adults take for granted.
Well, tonight we're having a Raceway with the Social Chasers group, and it will be from around 6, and they will have to race 2 times and have pizza afterwards.
Chase Taylor is a remarkable and talented young man. And it's no surprise, given the superhuman efforts of his mother, Helen, to fiercely advocate for him.
So Chase is my son, and he's on the autism spectrum. He was diagnosed around 3.5 years old, and he didn't have a lot of speech in the beginning. He had some social issues in the beginning. He went through the school system. He went through the IPP program through City of Waterbury. I made sure I was a big advocate for him in the school systems. He always had a one-on-one with him throughout his life.
Helen is not just an advocate for Chase. With options for socialisation thin on the ground for young adults on the autism spectrum, Helen made it her mission to create something not just for Chase, but for his friends too.
In Waterbury, there isn't a lot of events for late teens to adults, especially on the autism spectrum. And I saw this was missing here. I used to travel to different cities to bring Chase, but his friends were here and they weren't doing anything, or I would bring them with me all the way to New Haven.
And so the Social Chase found the Brass City Raceway in Waterbury, who were only too happy to help make Helen's vision come true.
We're big on giving it back to our community. That's what it is, coming from a family-owned business. And Social Chase is a wonderful group, and they're just like other racers. I mean, they're very passionate about racing. They love to have fun, and it's a nice big group of youth and families.
And having a place to socialise means that Chase can hang out with his friends, doing things that neurotypical young adults do.
So I feel like I belong. Yeah, I feel like I belong with them, racing with them. It feels nice.
The Social Chase isn't restricted to just outings and events. In fact, Chase has his own TV show on community access television where he spreads his message of positivity.
Hi, welcome to the Social Squad. I'm your host, Jordan.
And I'm Chase Taylor.
The Social Chase is a television show that's produced at a studio called Sky Cable 13. And at the studio, we get to talk to different people who have different disabilities. And Sundays we chat with each other about current events that's going on. And we learn how they cope with their disabilities and how they got to know that they have one in the first place.
These outlets are crucial for the Social Chase, as it allows the neurodiverse group to experience the wider world.
It's important because if they're just stuck in their room playing games, that's all they know. So they have to get out in the world, not only for them to be out in the world, but for the world to also accept them. And so it's important for people to see them out in public, as well as them be out in public and be with neurotypical people.
Number 12, what's your name, buddy?
It's always a positive because, again, the doors are open for everybody. We treat everybody equal, whatever it is, and the message out is like fun is addiction. It's for everyone.
Ultimately, neurodiverse young adults want the same thing that neurotypical young adults do, to have fun with their friends. And whether it's writing books, hosting his own television show, or go-karting, for Chase Taylor, everything is full speed ahead.
Yeah, I'm pretty fast sometimes.
People with special needs should be able to take part in their communities. After all, Jesus welcomes everyone to be part of his kingdom. What's truly important is that we get to know who the person is, not what they can or cannot do.